What's up? It's 1,000 titles here. Today we're going over the predictions for DLC characters for Spike and Zero. Well, it's more of a wish list than a prediction because I really included everybody I could. Even though I know like most of them won't get added, I just thought of everybody that could possibly get added in the future, which is why it's a wish list. First, we're starting off with the ones we know, which is Daima. Pretty sure that's gonna be the first DLC with all the mini characters. And I'm guessing whatever villain they're gonna have in there. I really hope they have like a demon transformation for this arc since they're gonna be in the underworld. Maybe have it like exclusive to the underworld so that can explain why they don't use it, but I hope it kinda looks like Super Saiyan 5 from fan art. Next we have superhero movie. Which first I have Beast Gohan, of course, the obvious pick. He's in canon, so you might as well put him in the game. Everybody wants to play him, but I guess they want to wait to sell him as DLC. I really want to hit the Beast kick on giant characters. That seems pretty cool. Pretty deadly. And his special being canon, of course. Next we have Orange Piccolo, one of Piccolo's transformations in Super, which was really cool. He turns giant, another giant character to fight. Even though I heard people didn't like fighting giant characters, I think it's very cinematic and I really want to put the pause on a giant character, no cap. Next we have Jackal. I was surprised he wasn't in the base game. It would have added another weak character. Maybe with 2 bars of health, like Satan. Except I'm pretty sure he can fly. And he has a gun. He has the blicky on him. So it'd be pretty cool to use him. I don't think there's any Time Patrol characters. Well, not Time Patrol. I forgot what it's called. But the Galactic Patrol, that's what it's called. But anyways, next we have Gamma 1 and 2. You only really need one of them, to be honest with you, and put them as one character and give them a team attack. Even though his ult should be the explosion he did at the sacrifice itself in the movie, because that's probably his most powerful attack. I forgot if it was one or two that did that, but yep, they should be added. Well, we already know they're going to be added because there's in the DLC art. Next is Cell Max. He's a giant character as well. He's pretty cool based off Cell. I feel like he should have had another form, but it's all good. He's another giant character that has like I would say the speed of probably baby Vegeta. So probably gonna be another fast giant character. I say. Final for superhero is Pan. It's kind of childish for having this Pan in the game, but she can fly, which is better than Satan. So might as well. Gohan wouldn't like it though. All right, the next category we have is movie and non-canon characters. First, we got Hachiyak. He was in Raging Blast 2. Also, a giant character would be pretty fun to see in this game. He'll be fun to use as well. You know, I'm mainly thinking about fighting giant characters, not having them on my team, but he should be added for sure. Next, we have his creator, Dr. Leech. He wasn't in Raging Blast 2, but he'll be pretty cool in this game. They have Bobbity, so might as well add him too. Pretty sure you can use like magic or whatever it is, whatever he calls it. Next, we have Android 21, another character from the video games. She was a fan favorite in Fighters, and I know she'll make a great addition in this game. She has a pretty cool transformation she can do. Yeah, I know a lot of people would use her just because of her looks. Next, we have Super Kaioken. All right, this is I know one y'all were not expecting, but he used this against PyCon. It was such a cool transformation. I thought that he never used again. But anyways, it just combines Super Saiyan and Kaioken. I think this should be its own character. Just give it its own character. That'd be so cool, man. Next, we have the person he fought, PyCon. PyCon, I'm surprised was not in the base game, considering all the movie characters they had. He is pretty iconic in the anime, even though he wasn't canon technically, but he was in quite a few episodes. And I think he'd make a cool addition. He has some pretty cool attacks too. Next is Bio Brawly. He's kind of a disgrace to Brawly, I'm not gonna cap. But they could also make him like a giant version of Brawly. So like Brawly, but as a giant character, which I think would be crazy. 'Cause look at his size compared to Goten and Trunks down here, man. He would be a great giant Brawly, Brawly's moveset, but in a giant character, man. Next we have Super Saiyan 3 Brawly. This is the one that's unlikely, but it was in Raging Blast too, so I think it would be more likely than Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. But the reason I said this is because they're missing so many Brawly's attacks for Brawly Z, and they could add so many attacks to Super Saiyan 3 Brawly if they did add them to this game. But I doubt it. Next, we have Z Bardock. The reason I have him as a different character than regular Bardock is because if you know his signature attack is an energy spirit in the movies in Z, but in the Brawly movie, it's changed into an energy wave, which looks kind of different, but kind of similar at the same time. But it's different, so I think it should be a different character, not just the outfit. And with that, we have Super Saiyan Bardock from I forgot what the movie name, but he fought the ancient Frieza race guy, and it was pretty cool, a pretty cool movie, a pretty cool addition to have Goku's dad go Super Saiyan. And next, we have the person he fought, Shield. It would always be cool to add another member of the Frieza race. He doesn't really have no transformations, but it's just variety that I would like. Next, we have Vegeta's brother, Tarboom. He's technically canon, but has never been seen in canon. So they might as well just add his non-canon version, which I'll be completely fine with, since it's Vegeta's brother and all. Next, we have the villains of that movie. I think it's called Son Goku and Friends or something like that. Um, and from that we have Abo and Kato, which I guess could have be like a pair of I wouldn't be surprised if they had them like fight at the same time. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think we have a character like that. Even 17, 18 don't really fight at the same time. It'd be cool to have a characters that's like two and one like that. But anyways, they fused into Akka, which if they skipped their base forms and just added Akka, I would be completely fine with that. And just have one of his like attacks have him separate or something. I don't know. And finally, for this section, we have grade eights, man. They need to add like one grade eight that's just customizable, right? Like you can have Kid Goku grade eight, maybe not Kid Goku, maybe Kid Goku could be his own, because I feel like Kid Goku should be able to transform into a grade eight. But anyways, you can have one with like several different armors and stuff. Maybe a golden one, from GT. I just think they should have a customizable grade eight that can wear everybody's armor. Next, we have GT. And first, we have GT Vegeta. I was surprised he was in there since we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But I guess they were saving it for DLC. If he's in a DLC, he definitely should be because he's such a iconic character. And having GT Vegeta be able to go Super Saiyan 1, maybe Super Saiyan 2 would be pretty cool. And look at that mustache, man. We need that in the game. At least that's an outfit. And next we have another surprising character that was not in the game. Super 17, man. They need to add him, bro. Now that he's Super 17, he can't lose, man. And we have his creator, Dr. Mew. He just has one cool attack that I like, if you can see here. It's like a mechanical explosion type thing. That's the only really reason I wanted to add him, even though he's a Dr. Gero clone. Next we have Nova Shenron. He's the Fire Shenron. It was pretty cool. He fought Goku in Super Saiyan 4 for quite a while actually. He's pretty powerful, and he's a fan favorite, so he'll be a great addition. Next we have a not so light character, Ice Shenron. But he's like the ice version of Nova Shenron, which is why I say you should add on. It just will add some variety having a fire character and an ice character, since most characters in Dragon Ball use ki. Some occasionally use magic, but this would add some great variety. Next we have Baby, pre Vegeta Baby. So like his teen form or whatever. It was pretty cool, I'd say. His armor is the main reason I wanted him added. And he also has multiple different forms. But his armor is like slightly different from Baby Vegeta. His types have like a bluish color, which I thought was pretty cool. Also his head shape is pretty cool. I think he has like some pretty cool abilities where he like can like go inside people, kind of like Boo type stuff. Magikayo. We'll get to Magikayo later because he reminds me a lot of Baby. I feel like he's based off of Baby a little bit. Same with Hachiyak and Analaza, I think his name is, because they both have the little jewels on their body. But next we have General Roto. General Roto had, I think, three forms, which I always like transforming characters, but he was pretty strong. I think he fought Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Kid Goku, well when he transformed into a kid, but he wasn't quite as strong as Super Saiyan 4, I think, but he definitely gave Goku a run for his money for the time being. But as you can see, he had his first form, his second form with like a drill, then his final form which was like metal cooler kind of. It was pretty cool, I say. Next, we have somebody that's not so cool, the Power Brothers. But if they did want to add on, you could add on one, the main one, give them a team attack. Just one of those trio abilities like the Three Wolves, where they had the team attack together. Next, we have Lude, which was like that baby looking thing. It always kind of creeped me out a little bit. I didn't really like the art, but he's another variety to the giant characters you could add. There's no giant character that looks quite like him. Next, we have Muchi, which was the whip that transformed into a character. I thought his design was really cool, man. That's the only reason I want him at it. And he has stretchy arms. I don't think another character would fight like him, which is why I like to see him at it, but I doubt it. Next, we have GT Trunks. I can see him getting at it. He was pretty pivotal to GT, especially the early arcs, I think. And I think he dropped off later in the arcs and became less important, but they should add GT Trunks, man. At least as a costume. Next is GT Goten. They don't really have a adult Goten, which is why I think they should add GT Goten, even though he wasn't that important to GT. It's just one of the main characters in GT that I would like to see. Next we have Legic. He fought Goku for a little bit. He wasn't really that important, but he was decently strong. And main reason I want him at it was because his weapon. He also had a decent amount of attacks that could be utilized in the game. It'd be pretty cool. Double swords. I would love to fight with him. And he'd probably be one of the cheaper characters. That'd be pretty cool. And finally, for GT, we have Golden Great Apes. I already had like Great Apes as their own thing, but seeing the Golden Great Ape in this game, I think we have Golden Great Ape Baby, and that's it. Not no like hero Great Ape, even though Great Apes aren't really heroes at all. The next section is Super and the Tournament of Power, basically. Mainly the Tournament of Power, but first we have Fit Boo, man. He fought Goku for a little bit, man. They need to add him. They need to add him back to the anime tune, bruh. Like they really like was teasing for real. Like he should have stayed in the tournament power, bruh. Like keep Frieza, bruh. Take 17 out, bruh. We did not need 17, even though 17 did his part, bruh. We did not need 17 in the tournament power. Who should have been in there? Next, we have the Gods of Destruction. The main one I think should be added is Belmont, bro. Belmont would be so cool. Just because his aesthetic, he's a clown. Helise would be pretty cool. She's like an Egyptian. And I say Hine, because he's like a fish. I don't know if he has water abilities, but that'd be pretty cool. And Liqueur, just because it's not. And Choppa, of course, because he's Spirit's brother. That's really the only reason. His design, as I say, but he's Spirit's brother, so he should add him. Next, we have angels. The main angel I say should get added is Vados because it's Whi's sister, but out of the rest of them, I don't really know. Pretty sure one of them is stronger than the rest. I think it's Korin that's stronger than the rest, but I'm not sure. Next, we have Majika. I told you we was gonna get the Majika. He was one of my favorite characters from the Tournament Power, just because the way his body worked, it was so fluid. He would be so cool in Sparking Zero, man. Like the way he fights, he's kind of like Luffy in a way, the way he stretches, but also kind of like Baby and Majin Buu, because the way he like his body flows. I'm not sure if he can regenerate. I think he can regenerate, but that's not one of his main abilities. His main ability is spreading around like a little menace. Next, we have Autopresta. I'm surprised the members they added at the tournament power, especially those two girls at the bottom. I feel like Autopresta would be a better addition. Not on no sexism stuff, but like he'll be cool in the game. I'm not gonna count. Like the girl with the claw hands. Like why was she at it? We did not need her. But anyways, this dude was pretty cool because he can change colors. And I think the colors changed his powers. Like, I think blue was power and red was speed and purple was ultra or something. I just remember he changed colors. I think purple was his strongest form. Alright, next we have the two Namekians. I think they pronounce it Sanel and Prina. They gave Ultimate Gohan and Piccolo around for their money for a little bit, until they like powered up or something and overpowered them. But anyways, they was pretty strong. It was like their entire um um universes and the Namekians fused together into two people. They would have been better off using the one person, but like I don't remember if there's a lore reason why they split it into two, but like they should have just became one person. They would have been twice as strong. Maybe would have won. Next is Batama. Well, Batama. I'm surprised he didn't get added. He was pretty important to Universe 6, I say, along with Kaba and not as important as Kaba, of course, but like I was surprised considering the other characters they added. I guess they wanted some other universe representation. Next we have Magetta. Also surprised I wasn't he added from Universe 6. I guess it was the way he got eliminated. That's like he's pretty lame, but I thought he was pretty cool for the time he stood for the time he stayed in the tournament power. It was pretty cool. Next we have Ganos, another pretty cool um another pretty cool character with transformations. He has his giant like bird form, which is pretty good at flying, so they could like make him fly faster or something. Make the fastest flying character maybe. But I forget. I remember Majikayo. I'm pretty sure Count of Pestra's from Universe 3. I think Ganos is from Universe 10, if I believe. And they don't have no Universe 10 representation, I don't think. So that would be a pretty good. No, Omni is from Universe 10. Ganos is from like Universe 4 or something. Universe 4, I think. Next, we got Gami Solace. He's from the same universe as Ganos. So I think it's Universe 4, if I'm not mistaken. But his main thing is that he could turn invisible. That's the main and only reason I wanted him added, to be honest with you. Would be quite the menace in Sparking Zero. Next, we have Omni from Universe 10. He'll be the only Universe 10 representation. The reason I chose him is because he has like clones. He's really the only Universe 10 member with a ability that I would say is unique and would add variety to the game. All right, time for the next section, which is Dragon Ball. First, we have Android number 8. If you don't know, he sacrificed himself for Goku, man. It was really tragic. They need to. Goku should have wished him back, man. He was pretty cool. Well, I don't know if he could wish back an android, but I think he had like machine gun hands that he could take off and spray people with. He'd be pretty cool if they add Dragon Ball characters. Next, we have Top Popeye. I think I have regular Top Popeye too. Yeah, Top Popeye. He also has a cyborg form, which would be, well, not form. He actually, like, technically, everybody thought he was dead, then came back with a cyborg, but I guess it could be a different character or a different costume. I say different character because he has the machine gun hand. But Top Popeye, if they add Dragon Ball, he's definitely getting added for sure. Next, we have the battle jacket. I think the dude operating this was called like Officer Black or something. Yeah, Officer Black. Very, very original name there. Definitely not his skin color. But anyways, he was in the metal jacket. The main reason I wanted him, well, battle jacket. The main reason I wanted him added was one of the Red One's like best technology at the time during Dragon Ball. It's another giant character, kind of like Doctor Wildo, you know, a mech, a giant mech. So just another mech character if they want to add one. Next we have Demon King Piccolo. If they add Dragon Ball, he's definitely getting added. I was surprised they didn't add him with Team Goku, but it is what it is. He'll probably get added later in DLC. He was definitely the most important villain of Dragon Ball. Next we have his kids. They could add him as one character or give it as a Demon King Piccolo attack. But I say they add him as a separate character, as one character, and give him like a team attack together, and just make the most important one the character. I forget which one had the most important role or which one was the strongest, but whichever one's the strongest, and just have him give a team attack. Finally, for Dragon Ball, we have Grade 8 Goku. The reason I think Grade 8 Goku should be his own character, because I think it should be a transformation for Kid Goku. Just have him like looking at the moon for a cutscene and have him transform. I think that'd be pretty cool. Alright. Finally, we have manga characters. I doubt manga characters would get added, but if they do, they gotta add Ultra Ego Vegeta, man. He's such an important, he's such a fan favorite in the manga, bro. And everybody wants him added to the anime and the video games, bro. Mainly the video games, because that would be a monster, bro. The way he fights, it's kind of similar to Broly, I say, but in Vegeta's own fashion. Next, we have the man, the menace, the black force wearer. Frieza got on some black forces when he hit this form, bro. But anyways, Black Frieza has to get added, bro. He's my favorite character from the manga. He has to get added to the anime, man. That's my wet dream. I'm not gonna cap to seeing Black Frieza in the anime. Just make slight work out of Goku and Vegeta. Frieza's my favorite character, man. Black's my favorite color. It is just a great combination. That was in my dreams, but I didn't think it was real until I actually read the manga. Next, we have Mirrors. He's an angel that got demoted later in the manga. He basically got demoted because angels aren't supposed to help Earthlings. Well, not just Earthlings, but they're supposed to be like unbiased and do like their own thing, not interfere. But he basically interfered and lost all his angel powers instead of them just killing him, which what they were supposed to do. But he got spared for plot reasons. He definitely had Ultra Instinct before he lost his powers. Not sure if he still has it, but if he does, that'd be crazy. He could have the auto dodge feature like Whis. He's a pretty cool member of the manga. Next, we have Moro. Moro had his own arc. He was the main villain of that arc. He has multiple forms. He has his old form, and then he wished on the Dragon Balls to get stronger. And then he absorbed his android and got even stronger, a new form. And then I forgot how he got Ultra Instinct, but he got Ultra Instinct after a while. I think he absorbed Mirror's. Yeah, he absorbed Mirror's powers somehow, some way, and got even stronger and got Ultra Instinct. So he was pretty powerful until he got defeated. Next, we have Android 17, the person Moro absorbed to get stronger. He got a pretty significant power boost after this because Android 7.3 has the ability to absorb basically anybody's abilities just by touching them. I think you had to destroy his crystals to get rid of the ability, but anyways, he was pretty powerful just based on the fact he'll take everybody's abilities. Even Moro used it to get Ultra Instinct, which is crazy. And he came back in later arcs as like kind of like in a meta cooler type thing where there's like multiple of them and they're all super strong. So you could have that like a meta cooler can stack on teams, have him stack on teams in the same fashion. Next we have Sagombo, another person from the Moral arc. He was like the most powerful villain that got freed from the prison, and I think he'd be a pretty cool addition because he fought like I think on par with Super Saiyan Blue Goku for a while. But then after that, he got done. You know, the king man got made slight work of. I don't even know if Goku and Kaioken on him, but the fact that he's as strong as a god is pretty impressive, even though it was powerful Moro. Next, we have Granola, another character from the manga that got his own arc. He got like coded by the Saiyans a long time ago. His home world was destroyed, and he wanted revenge. Basically, he wished on the Dragon Balls to get stronger. Same as Moro wished on the Dragon Balls to get stronger. I think he wished to be the strongest in the universe, which he was for a short period until Black Frieza came back. Then he wasn't. But actually, there was somebody else who surpassed him, and that was Gas. Gas also wished on the Dragon Balls to be stronger because he was actually pretty weak before that. I think because he got defeated by Bardock, which Bardock wasn't that strong. So he wasn't strong before he wished on the Dragon Balls. But after that, he became strong, and then he also had his awakened form, which is when he gets like the horns attached to his head instead of around his head, which I thought was weird. Like how it go from a headband to like implemented in his head. But anyways, he used his life force to get stronger, which is why in his final form he's like super skinny. But I'm pretty sure that's his strongest form, like because he used the most life force to get there. And finally, ending on this note, we have the macaroni game. I don't actually like want them, but like one of them had a pretty cool whip attack. I feel like they'll be a decent addition. If you add more weaker characters, just add them as one character and give them a team attack. Like I say, with the rest of the groups. But anyways, that concludes this video on my wish list characters for Sparking Zero. I hope you enjoyed the video. If I missed any characters, add them to the comments, of course. I doubt it. I feel like I covered all my bases, but if I missed somebody, let me know. Somebody you want to get added to Sparking Zero. Y'all have a good day. It's been 1,000 titles. I'll see y'all later.